show we want you to hear. Coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. from WFMCJams.com. Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFMCJams.com. Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
Some reverb in there, no?
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJam.com. We have another great show we want to promote. Coming to you from the Palace from Crossville, a beautiful theater. Check out our schedule on WFMC Jams, the Facebook page, for more information.
Major key alert, don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com.
Stay focused. Now that's a major key alert.
Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Hi, I found a toy dinosaur over on the playground by Smith Street. It had this phone number on it, and, well, I just wanted to make sure the dinosaur made it back to its little owner.
When I found the little sippy cup, I just had to give you a call. It's for a kid, you know?
I know my son gets super attached to the smallest things, even a fire truck, and I'd be happy to drop it off.
We'd do anything.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grill on NSR Live.
Just a hair.
It's about like it normally is.
Excuse me?
It's like it normally is. All right, we'd like to welcome everybody to the Commodore Grill. We're having a songwriters night. We got a great lineup. My name's Debbie. Cindy's our waitress. Mo is our waitress. And Sydney is our bartender. Let them know if you need anything. Our first round tonight. MJ Songs, Dan Chiras, Rick Prisdia.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I'm going to start. All right. Oh, did you want me to start, Deb?
MJ, you're up.
MJ. I am? Well, all right then. Got to mellow out, slow down and think about the way it's got to be. Just can't be hanging on to those old nasty habits, don't want them to be me. Just gotta let them go, or never be set free. Guess I'm due for change, just a few more rearrangements that I've got to see, that I've got to see, that I've got to see. I got to travel on, won't be long before I'm gone. This place is not for me. There's a few reasons why I just can't stand by and let them make a fool of me. Got to get on my way, can't waste another day. Guess I'm due for a change, just a few more rearrangements that I've got to see, that I've got to see. Oh, I used to be afraid to make a major change. Couldn't leave what I had behind, but you can only put it off for so long a while. Then you got to have peace of mine. Well, if you just turn it around, oh, your answer might be found. Oh, your answer might be found. There ain't no reason why we can't give this a try. It looks just fine to me. If it don't work okay, then I've got a way that's a possibility. If you need something new, then try it is all you do. Yes, we're due for a change. Just a few more rearrangements that I've got to see, that I've got to see, that I've got to see.
And that's MJ Songs.
Thank you.
Here's Dan Cheris.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dan Cheris. I'm from a little tiny town in Missouri called Gerald. I'm sure a lot of you guys have traveled through there. If you blinked, you missed it. But a little tiny town, and my wife and I, my sweet darling who's with me on this trip, Linda back there, she's actually, we run a farm there. We bought a 60-acre farm. We're from Colorado. We've spent most of our lives in Colorado. We bought a 60-acre farm in Colorado, and we've been raising grass-fed beef, chickens, and ducks. But we live way, way, way north of town, and you know our closest neighbors are cornfields and cattle, so we're out in the boonies. It's a lovely place. So I want to start today. I woke up, I've been here all week in Nashville playing around a little bit and taking workshops, and I woke up yesterday morning with a sore throat, just what you need, you know. So I'm going to sing, my first song I'm going to sing tonight is called Give Me Another Chance. You know, this is just in case I screw this one up, all right? The low notes are going to be good. The high notes could be a little strange. So the chorus goes something like, You got to give me another chance if I should sing it flat. Baby, grit your teeth and stomp your feet and holler, buddy, won't you please stop that, okay? So it's kind of an apology. I don't sing like no nightingale. Sometimes I'm way off key, but my heart's with you, you know it's coming true. I got a chance to sing my songs for you. You got to give me another chance. If I should sing it flat, well, baby, grit your teeth and honey, stomp your feet. Holler, buddy, won't you please stop that? I don't pretend to be a star in what I got, and it's hard enough just being who we are. But I'm having fun, you know that I'm the one. Gotta sing and strum on this guitar. You got to give me another chance. If I should sing it flat, well, baby, grit your teeth, honey, stomp your feet and holler, buddy, won't you please stop that? I don't drive a fancy car, and what I got won't get me too far. Yeah, but it's real keen, you know it's not too clean, but it gets me here with my guitar. You got to give me another chance. If I should sing it flat, well, baby, grit your teeth, honey, stomp your feet, and holler, buddy, won't you please stop that?
Dan Cheris is Rick Brisbane.
Thank you, Debbie, for having me back. My name is Rick Prisdy. I'm from Chicago. Still getting my feet wet here in Nashville. Appreciate the opportunity to play. Oh, Chicago. All right. I'm going to do a song here. This is Since It's a Quiet Room. I wrote this song for my nephew and his niece who lost a premature baby. If you're moved by this song, please, I have a link you can donate to March of Dimes. This is called Avery. Between the rain and the tears, I think I just aged 20 years. Driving home late at night, there's nothing I can do to make this right, but I believe, I believe. The doctors did all they could. The odds were slim, this was understood. But how we hoped and how we prayed, our newborn babe would find his way. We believe, we believe. The world will never be the same. My boy was here and he had a name, Avery, our Avery. Barely the size of my hand, in a hurry I guess to make us stand. Sing his own song short and sweet. When he sings it now, the angels weep for Avery, our Avery. My wounded wife is by my side. She's looking for the new star in the sky. But as for me, I cannot bear to face the empty nest we prepared for Avery, our Avery. The world will never be the same. My boy was here and he had a name, Avery, our Avery. We baptized him with our tears. The innocent have no fear. Like a butterfly that flaps its wings, our little boy changed everything. That's what I believe, I believe. The world will never be the same. My boy was here and he had a name, Avery, our Avery.
Rick Prestia.
Thank you.
Here's MJ Songs.
Well, Dan, that's odd that you mentioned you're from Colorado. I'm kind of from Colorado too. Till a few months back, I lived in Colorado for the last 35 years, just west of Boulder. I lived in Netherlands for 8 of those years. But at any rate, I'm going to play a song. It's kind of about the inspiration of a beautiful face. just an old songwriter looking for another tune. And I could feel one coming on when she walked into the room. Felt like a lucky man when she sat down and talked to me. I needed a friend, and I think she could see that I was just another fool in a fool's paradise, looking for that sweetest harmony. Stranger in a strange land, she didn't have to be so nice, but she was to me, and it was easy to see that Annie was a good girl and her mama loved her so. And Daddy loved her too, but it was sometimes hard to let it show. And I was just looking for one more melody, and I found it there in Annie's eyes. She was a simple girl with a heart of gold, and tears that looked like diamonds when she cried. She really moved me with the stories that she told about working so hard to help her family survive. Annie was a good girl and her mama loved her so. And Daddy loved her too, but it was sometimes hard to let it show. And I was just looking for one more melody, and I found it there in Annie's eyes.
Good job, MJ. MJ songs.
Thank you very much, gang.
Good song. Here's Dan Cheris.
Hey, this is, I think, the fourth time I've appeared on this stage, and a lot of that reason is because of Debbie back there. I get a round of applause for Debbie. She's a trooper. She does this many nights a week, brings in some great talent. Thanks, Debbie. I got a bunch of people listening on the radio. This is broadcast live, so you guys need to behave yourselves, okay? Remember that. This is being broadcast live. And yeah, so I got people in Canada, Ingrid up in Canada, and a couple people from California, my son Forrest, who's trying to break into the music industry in LA, bless his heart, and Gail Day. And I've got people in Iowa, Diana listening. I even wrote it down because I couldn't keep track of it all, but I want to just give a shout out to all my friends who have come here. Skip in New Mexico, and my stepson Dawson in Colorado, Robin, a former co-writer in Colorado, Kira, my stepdaughter, also in Colorado in her second year of vet school, my friend James, dear friend James, he's listening in with his mom, and then of course there's my sweetheart Megan, my little Megan. I'm going to play this song's dedicated to her. It's her favorite song. It's called Lucky Dog, and her brother Liam's listening in, and Paul and Jennifer, and my buddy Ed from Bon Terre. I mean, this is going to get crazy. This is like a Grammy nomination. I want to thank everybody. So I want to thank Paul in Columbia, and Jane in Owensville, and Lou in Washington, Missouri, and Jen and Jade, and oh boy, the list just goes on and on and on. So my brother Stan listened down in southern Tennessee, my brother Jim listened up in New York, Tim and Gerald and Ben and Kenzie up in Illinois, and so anyway, thanks all of you, and a special thanks to Ren and Andy for being here. These guys are great. They're tremendous musicians. I'm cutting some demos with them. So the song I want to sing now is called Lucky Dog. Now, Linda and I bought this farm in Missouri about 10 years ago, and I grew up in the country, so it wasn't a big deal transitioning back to the farm life. But one of the things that we discovered shortly after we moved in was that a lot of people dump animals in the country, especially when times are rough economically. Cats and dogs, they just drive by and dump them out and drive away and leave them. And it's a nationwide phenomenon that you probably don't hear about here in Nashville, but my brother in southern Tennessee is involved in animal rescue. All kinds of dogs get left there. They're living off trash in the dumps and eating, one of them's first, his feces. Well, this is great to be talking about feces. Okay, apologize, but his poop, well, that's better, isn't it right? Was filled with glass. He'd been just, licking broken glass to get the things out. So anyway, this is a nationwide problem, and I'd like to raise, raise awareness to that issue. So this is a song called Lucky Dog. Some dogs, this is about a lucky dog. A lot of them aren't so lucky. Coyotes kill a lot of stray dogs that get dumped in the country. Some of them starve to death, and there are some farmers in our area that aren't necessarily sympathetic to stray dogs, and they get shot. So this is a dog that came into our lives. Starts off a little sad, but definitely has a good positive ending. Okay, guys? The lightning slashes, the thunder crashes, rain pours from an angry sky. It's been 2 weeks since I drove away, left him on that lonely highway. He still remembers his home in Kentucky, the little girl who called him a lucky dog. Now he ran as fast as his tiny legs could take him, but the red tail light soon faded in the night. Lungs aching, hearts breaking, he's racing down that dusty gravel road, until that painful night. He always thought he was a lucky dog. His fever's growing and his heartbeat slowing, giving up his fight to stay alive. And this is where the song gets hopeful. But there's headlights approaching and truck doors opening, couple standing by his side. They both start crying at the sorry sight they're finding. Lucky dog were just in time. Now he ran as fast as his tiny legs could take him, but the red tail light soon faded in the night. Lungs aching, hearts breaking, racing down that dusty gravel road, until that painful night. He'd always thought he was a lucky dog. Now he's living on the farm and watching over the chickens, sleeping by their feet when they're eating in the kitchen. A more faithful friend, there ain't one in this country, and they're the ones who call themselves lucky. Now he ran as fast as his tiny legs could take him, but the red tail light soon faded in the night. Lungs aching, he's waking, dreaming of that dusty gravel road. And now each and every night he curls upon their bed, as sure as hell that he's a lucky dog. If only every dog, if only everyone could be so lucky, lucky. All right, thanks.
Tim Cheris.
All right, guys.
Is Rick Pristy.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little old. I'm solidly midlife. This song is about just thinking about that. It's called It Doesn't Matter. It doesn't matter where you've been. It's just nice to see you again. Running down this old highway we both know so well. When we were young and strong and raised ourselves some hell. And it doesn't matter how long it's been. You can always come round again. Lay your head down by the fire and get yourself some sleep. Room between yourself and the promises you must keep. And it doesn't matter how much you've done. Who's to say now who's lost or won? Do you remember when we raced through the fields? The wind was in our hair and our futures far from sealed. No, it doesn't matter where you go from here. I think you know now I will still be here, running down this old highway we both know so well. When we were young and strong and raised ourselves some hell.
Rick Frisbee.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We got one more from MJ Songs.
Well, now that I'm down here in Tennessee, and I'm not a Colorado hillbilly anymore, but still a lot of hillbillies around. I thought I'd write this song called Hillbilly Girl. Out in the country where the bluegrass grows, down in the hollow where the moonshine flows, there's a backwoods woman. We've been kindling a fire, and now it's a full-blown flame of love. Got me burning with desire. crawfish pie and rattlesnake stew. When she sees her hungry man, and she knows just what to do. Chitlins in the morning, afternoon delight. Then she turns up the heat just to keep me warm, and she's cooking up a storm. She's a Smoky Mountain mama with the coonskin cap. I found her fishing by the Cumberland Gap. She's a diamond in the rough, she's a genuine pearl. Ooh, doggy, I got me a hillbilly girl. Hillbilly girl. Well, she can be as sweet as a baby armadillo, mellow as a moonbeam, dancing through the willows. But don't let that fool you. She don't take no bull. She's a real straight shooter. She don't mess around, and I'm so glad I found her. She's a Smoky Mountain mama with the coonskin cap. I found her fishing by the Cumberland Gap. She's a diamond in the rough, she's a genuine pearl. Ooh, doggy, I got me a hillbilly girl. Hillbilly girl. Hillbilly girl.
MJ song.
Thank you.
And we got one more from Dan Cheers.
All right, you guys. That last song, Lucky Dog. Do you have volume there? All right. How many dog and cat lovers do we have in the audience? Go ahead and clap. All right. Yeah. It's kind of hard not to love them. If only people were more like dogs. And I'm not going to say less like cats because I get things thrown at me. We love cats too. But if only people were more like dogs. Someone said last night at a show, if you locked your wife in or you locked your dog in the trunk of your car, now why you would do either one, I don't know, and you opened it an hour later, which one would be happy to see you, right? Anyway, so what I want to say though is help support no-kill shelters. They're doing a great job, and you would not believe the flood of animals that they get into these shelters. Dogs and cats that have no homes, and so I just urge you to support them. There's a really wonderful one out where we live in Cuba, Missouri, and they have customers from all over the country come in there and pick up dogs. Cuba, Missouri. So anyway. So my next song's not going to have anything to do with dogs. It's a love song, sort of. I want to take you back. Some of you are younger, some of you are a little bit older like me. And do you remember, let's take you back to your late teens and early 20s when you were falling in love with someone, and maybe you've gotten intimate and you're just falling head over heels for that person and kind of hoping they're feeling the same way, but feeling pretty insecure about that, not really quite sure that they're on the same page. So I wrote this song called Open Your Heart to That. Just about this situation. It'd help if I got the right chord to start with. I love you more, girl, than you ever know. I love you deeper than the winter snow. I love you more than the stars in the sky. And now you're with me, I can't sleep at night. I'm loving you, girl, all through the night. Deeper and deeper, deeper in love. Deeper and deeper, the stars up above. You let me love you now, don't take it back. You help me love you now. Open, open, open your heart to that. I have to give a tribute to my wife, because my wife Linda in the audience, because this song was written for my ex-wife, and she's a real good egg about letting me play this in public. She probably won't talk to me for a week, but she's pretty decent about it. No, she's a sweetheart. No, where am I now? Okay, back to the song. I love you fiercely. I think you're fine. I want to trust you and call you mine. You make me happy, dancing on the side. You open up, girl. You open your arms open, open wide. You open up, girl, and you take me inside. Deeper and deeper, deeper in love. Deeper and deeper, the stars up above. You let me love you now. Don't take it back. You let me love you now. Open, open, open your heart to that. Deeper and deeper, deeper in love. Deeper and deeper, the stars up above. You let me love you now. Don't take it back. You let me love you now. Open, open, open your heart to that.
Dan Cheris.
Thank you, thank you. You are most kind. What a lovely audience. Oh, you be quiet, young lady.
And here's Rick Frisdia.
All right, one more to go here. Thank you, Debbie. My name's Rick Prisdia. If you like my music, I have some business cards, and you can find it on Reverb Nation and hear it. My album is still in process, so I'm determined to finish that next time I come back here. If I wait here long enough, will I ever find the love that I once knew? Standing on the sacred ground where when lost I found you. My head downcast with swollen eyes, I turn away from passers-by. If only they knew. But there's no point in telling them, I only care that I told you. How much I loved you. How much I loved you. Walking over this frozen bridge, wondering how I will live without you. Coming to the other side, I spy a church steeple in the sky. As I enter, I soon gaze upon the cross that bears my shame. If only ye knew. But there's no point in telling him, I only care that I told you. How much I loved you. How much I loved you. I have traveled near and far, and every sunset there you are, waving goodbye. All these years I've returned the wave, every day as darkness fills my sky. When love's a hunger, love's a wound, to be soothed by only you, what can I do? Go home to my empty room and be content that I told you. How much I loved you, how much I loved you.
Rick Frisdale.
Thank you.
And Dan Juris, MJ Songs.
I wanted to mention.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, gang. If you're interested, my music is on. I'm sorry, Debbie. My music's on SoundCloud. If name's Dan Juris, but you probably can't remember that. We have business cards at this lovely lady there, and they're free tonight. We're not charging for business cards. So if you're interested, grab one. Okay. Nice seeing you guys. Take care. Thanks, Debbie.
Okay, coming up next, having a nice hand, we have the Renfreys, Andy and Ren, and John Terry.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear, coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WFMCJams.com. Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFMCJams.com. Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
Woo! You want us to go first, or you want to go?
Ladies first. No, it'd be Ren first.
All right, I'll go ahead and start.
I choked on an olive. I'm sitting there going, getting to sing it.
All right, so all this cold weather's been getting me to think about summer nights.
Yeah.
And here's a song about that. We wrote with Sherry Kibas. Holding hands, walking slowly as the sun goes down, watching the kids run the bases as they're homeward bound. I catch a smell of someone cooking hot dogs on the grill. I see you smile, and I know you understand the way I feel. Sunday concert in the park, fireflies light up the dark like the 4th of July. Dancing me on the picnic table beneath the moonlight glow. Baby, let me show you an all-American night. I pull you close beneath a live oak tree and steal a kiss. how I love the taste of cotton candy on your lips. A riverboat churns the water as it comes around. A trail of music hangs in the air. I swear I love that sound. Sunday concert in the park. Fireflies light up the dark like the 4th of July. Dance with me on the picnic table beneath the moonlight glow. Baby, let me show you an all-American night. Sunday concert in the park. Fireflies light up the dark like the 4th of July. Dance with me on the picnic table beneath the moonlight glow. Baby, let me show you an all-American night. Maybe we can share this all-American life. I know there's a chord.
The Renfrees.
Thank you.
Ryan and Andy. Here's John Terry.
Oh, okay, I guess I am going next. With plastic rifles, we were soldiers for the South and raced at Daytona 3 laps around the house. We slung arrows alongside Robin Hood, battled pirates with swords made out of wood. Scored a touchdown in a Sandlot Super Bowl. Yeah, imagination took us around the world. Rolling with the boys, could not be tamed, young and wild. And we're still the same, laughing and living and making some noise. Ain't nothing better than rolling with the boys. Meet Don and Bobby chasing bikinis on spring break, riding dirt bikes through the mud out by the lake. A Saturday street race in Dad's old Pontiac, Southern comfort hidden in a paper sack. Down by that railroad bridge smoking cigarettes. Yeah, those were glory days we won't forget. Rolling with the boys, could not be tamed, young and wild. And we're still the same, laughing and living and making some noise. Ain't nothing better than rolling with the boys. Lots of good times and lessons learned. We stood taller with every scar we earned. Rolling with the boys, could not be tamed, young and wild. And we're still the same, laughing and living and making some noise. Ain't nothing better than rolling with the boys. Could not be tamed, young and wild. And we're still the same, laughing and living and making some noise. Made a man out of me, rolling with the boys. Ain't nothing better than rolling with the boys. Made a man out of me, rolling with the boys.
John Terry.
Woo!
Thank you.
Hope you don't mind us jumping in. We're jumper inners.
What are you going to do?
Any blue-collar workers out there tonight? All right, this song goes out to the people who basically keep this country running. It's a song called Blue Collars on the Line. Those work shirts were stained with years of sweat and grease. Grandma'd wash them out, but they never did look clean. Hanging out to dry in that Carolina air, while Grandpa sawed logs in his Sunday chair. Through the window you could see blue collars on the line, made from the fabric of American pride, stitched across the heart of every family just like mine, who live every day with blue collars on the line. Monday morning that alarm goes off at 5. Grandma hands him lunch and coffee for the drive to that factory in the city that's barely hanging on, with more than half the jobs already gone. Through the window you can see blue collars on the line, made from the fabric of American pride, stitched across the heart of every family just like mine, who live every day with blue collars on the line. On the highway, driving those freight liners, on the farms, or flipping burgers in a diner. Through the window you can see blue collars on the line, made from the fabric of American pride, stitched across the heart of every family just like mine, who live every day with blue collars on the line. Across the USA, there's lots of families just like mine, and 1,000,000 blue collars on the line. Blue collars on the line. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
That was good.
It's us, then you, then us.
All right. Figuring out what we're doing up here. But trains don't run through here no more. They came and pulled the tracks. Seems like every week someone leaves and no one's coming back. Where the Baptist church once stood, a rusty sign creaks in the wind. Nothing but gravel and weeds across the road where they tore down the cotton gin. And 3 old men cuss and spit in front of a cafe that closed in '96. What's gonna happen when no one's left to turn out the lights in a town that no one cares about? No one will carry on the fight. You could stay all day and never hear a sound after the last horse leaves a one-horse town. A handful of kids wait on a bus and go to school at the county seat. They know this town is dying and they're all dying to leave. And two old men bow their heads to pray and say goodbye to a friend who's gone away. Well, what's gonna happen when no one's left to turn out the lights in a town that no one cares about? No one will carry on the fight. You could stay all day and never hear a sound after the last horse leaves a one-horse town. Well, it breaks my heart to see this piece of Americana fade, but I guess it's just another part of history being made. But what's gonna happen when no one's left to turn out the lights in a town that no one cares about? No one will carry on the fight. You could stay all day and never hear a sound after the last horse leaves a one-horse town. You can stay all day and never hear a sound after the last horse leaves this one-horse town.
John Terry.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for filling in and helping me out tonight. We got one more from the Renfreys,
All right.
Andy and Ren.
Guess we're going to keep the theme going. How many people here own land, or your families own land? Not very many, really. So, in the old days, the land was passed down from hand to hand, and it meant something. And nowadays, the kids are selling it off, and the developers are moving in, and the landscape is changing. So, I salute everybody who holds on to the land, because it's a legacy. It's more than just property. It's something that means something. This is a song that Ren and I wrote based on a sign that I happened to see on a fence. The sign said, 97 acres will divide. And I wrote it down and I said, you know what? It damn sure will. So this is a song called 97 Acres.
The sign says 97 acres will divide. Just this side of Dallas, heading north on 45. It'd break my father's heart to see that sight if he was still alive. Cause that 97 acres was our family legacy. All Daddy had to leave to my two brothers and me. Once he was out of the equation, all the problems added up so easily. 97 acres will divide family in ways you can't describe, and only time will tell how deep, how wide 97 acres will divide. Ray Jr. wants to hand it to some land developers, cut down all the trees, sell them off for lumber first. And I just can't decide which one of those I'd hate to see the worst. Now Billy says he wants to keep it in the family, but what good is a farm if there's no money in the wheat? like that sign I'm hung up on the fence between the dollar and the D. 97 acres will divide a family in ways he can't describe. And only time will tell how deep, how wide 97 acres will divide. Seven acres will divide a family, a town, countryside. But there's no way of knowing just how wide 97 acres will divide. 97 acres will divide. Man, they really got that right.
Beautiful, y'all.
Thank y'all.
The Renfrews.
Thank you.
Andy and Rand. We got one more from John Terry. Johnny Ray and Johnny Jr. Ray and Kari and James Conlon. Y'all are up after this song.
And thank you, Debbie, for tossing me up here tonight.
Us too.
Yeah, thanks for helping me out.
Yeah, thank you. She blew into my life like the first red leaf at the end of summer. I asked her name and I couldn't believe she wrote it down and added her number. 1 week later she was sitting by me while we cruised our little town. Her auburn hair in the autumn breeze blowing in the freedom we found. That fall, we were head over heels. That fall, learning how love feels. Stealing kisses at every chance. Saying I love you with every glance. I'd waited my whole life to risk it all for that fall. Hey, right out at the Johnson place with the moonlight dancing on your face. While everyone else was building a fire, we slipped off behind the barn to light ours up higher, and we fell. Oh, I remember it well, that fall. We were head over heels, that fall. Learning how love feels, stealing kisses at every chance, saying I love you with every glance. I'd waited my whole life to risk it all for that fall. Now she's gone and the seasons have changed. Her fire burns on, but in my life nothing's ever, ever, ever been the same. since that fall. Oh, that fall. That fall, we were head over heels. That fall, learning how love feels. Her auburn hair was blowing. You could feel love growing. That fall, oh, that fall, yeah, that fall.
Yeah.
John Terry and the Remfries, Andy and Ryan.
Thanks,
Thank
Debbie.
you, y'all.
Y'all give Debbie a big hand for doing what she does.
Thank you for being here. And coming up, we got Corey J. Phillips, James Conlon, Johnny Ray, and Johnny.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear, coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. at WFMCJams.com. Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFMCJams.com. Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJam.com. We have another great show we want to promote. Coming to you from the Palace from Crossville, a beautiful theater. Check out our schedule on WFMC Jams, the Facebook page, for more information.
Sounds good, Debbie.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com.
Stay focused. Now that's a major key alert.
Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Hi, I found a toy dinosaur over on the playground by Smith Street. It had this phone number on it, and, well, I just wanted to make sure the dinosaur made it back to its little owner.
When I found the little sippy cup, I just had to give you a call. It's for a kid, you know?
I know my son gets super attached to the smallest things, even a fire truck, and I'd be happy to drop it off.
We'd do anything for kids, yet 1 in 6 children in the U.S. struggle with hunger. Help end childhood hunger in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Learn more at feedingamerica.org, brought to you by the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets, and they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in...
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grill on NSR Live.
Ray and Johnny Ray Jr.
Okay, we're going to start it off, huh?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah!
Woohoo! Yes!
All right, give it up for this guy right here. It's his first time on stage. First time he ever played a guitar.
That's a great place to debut.
Yeah. Everything she owns in a 6x9. She'll be 90 miles away when he wakes up to find that I know was all she left. She said she's going out of her mind. Please don't look for me, I'll be hard to find. I just need time, time to clear my head. Time was the only words she said. I'm sorry, I hope you understand. I just need time. gas station for cigarettes and some gas. Bought a Coke and a candy bar and an Atlas map. Laid it out on the hood of a car, looked at it far and wide. Closed her eyes and she spun around. Then she started to smile. Said it looked like a pretty good little town to spend a little time. Well, she dropped some quarters into that old payphone. When he picked up the other end, he said, baby, when you coming home? She said, I'm out here, everything's going fine. She said, I'm sorry, but I think I need more time. Something like that, yeah.
Johnny Ray and Johnny Ray Jr. And here's Corey and Doug.
I said this is the first time.
Well, thank you, Miss Debbie. How many people are here for the very first time in Nashville? Woohoo! Newbies, yes, yes, welcome. It's nice spring weather, isn't it? It'll be warmer tomorrow, and it just changes daily, so by Friday it'll be 70 degrees, so that's good. That's all good. This song here is one that Gerald Smith and I wrote, and Gerald is known for George Strait hits. He wrote What Part of No Don't You Understand for Lori Morgan and many, many other hits. So it's an honor to write with him, and this one is one called I'm Nobody's Somebody Now. Ha. Nice romantic song. It's okay. I gotta make sure I do it fast enough though. I'm nobody's somebody now. I'm not looking for someone I can't live without. Right now, that's something I'm not too worried about. I'm nobody's somebody now. I'm here all by myself. No, I'm not waiting on no one else. Yes, I'd like to dance. I'm not looking for romance. I'm nobody's somebody now. I'm not looking for someone I can't live without. Right now, that's something I'm not too worried about. I'm nobody's somebody now, yeah. Looks like they're about to close.
Yeah, I've had fun, but I need to go. Thanks, no, I should go home. My broken heart still needs some time alone. I'm nobody, somebody now. I'm not looking for someone I can't live without. Right now, that's something I'm not too worried about. I'm nobody, somebody now. I've always heard time's a healer, but this time I'm taking my time. I'm nobody, somebody now. I'm not looking for someone I can't live without. Right now, that's something I'm not too worried about. I'm nobody, somebody now. And I'm nobody, somebody now. I'm nobody, somebody now.
Well, thank you.
Corey J. Phillips and Doug Brennan. It's James Conlon.
Thanks, Debbie. All right, this first song is called Your Biggest Fan. I wrote it for a girl that I met down here. She sings on Broadway, and she told me she didn't have a reason to go out with me, so I wrote her this song to try to give her a reason. Hope you guys like it. Well, Friday night, just about 10 o'clock, you're up on stage getting ready to rock. If you're feeling nervous, if you're feeling scared, well, don't you worry, don't you even care, 'cause I'll be out there screaming and shouting, singing along to every song. Said all you wanted was a real good man, but that ain't enough. Well, baby, I'll be your biggest fan. You got me feeling that starstruck feeling every time you hit the chorus of Don't Stop Believing. Even got the crowd on their feet and up out of their seats. Everybody's rocking along to your country beat. I'll be out there screaming and shouting, singing along to every song. Said all you wanted was a real good man, but that ain't enough. Well, baby, I'll be your biggest fan. You can always find me out in the front row, and I'll still be there at the end of the show. You can count on me for eternity to lift you up, even if you fall. I'll be out there screaming and shouting, singing along to every song. Said all you wanted was a real good man, but that ain't enough. Well, baby, I'll be your biggest fan. Your biggest fan. Thank you.
James Conlon.
You picking up a signal? Try to sit on the board. I don't like the way that sounded.
Just sit on it.
Did your battery die or what's going on?
No, it's not. Everything's new. It's just.
You what?
This particular chord, I don't like this.
You gotta talk in your mic, Johnny.
This particular chord, I don't like. It don't go in all the way.
I got you muted if you wanna.
You gotta mute it?
Yeah.
Try that. Got signal? Signal?
Yeah.
Try that.
You alright?
Yeah. Are you gonna remember this one? Alright. I don't want to put too much pressure on it. I call this my relationship song. Halfway through it, you'll realize why. Anybody in a relationship here? No one? Yes? Alright. Okay, here you go. I'm just gonna give you a couple ideas, alright? Well, down Louisiana, back on the bayou, there's a few things that you need to know. Got catfish, gumbo, and jambalaya, crawfish stew, and pecan pie, homegrown tomatoes and homemade wine. Old man Hatcher, he makes moonshine. Down in the swamp, back on the bayou, down in the swamp, back on the bayou, down in the swamp, back on the bayou, 100 different ways death will find you. Prison break about 10 years back. The sheriff on the strike and don't say wow, wow, wow. Sheriff vowed to get his man. Went into the swamp, never seen them again. Down in the swamp, back on the bayou, down in the swamp, back on the bayou, down in the swamp, back on the bayou, 100 different ways death will find you. They got alligator snakes and quicksand beds, voodoo magic and spider webs, demons and spears and Indian ghosts. Old man Hatcher, you fear the most. I know you all figuring like, how's that relationship song? Well, there's swamps, alligators, snakes involved, and your honey comes home from a long day's work and you go, hey honey, you wanna go for a midnight drive? Where are we going? That's a surprise. Honey, why is there a tarp and a shovel in the back of the truck? I told you, that's a surprise. Billy and Tommy on a hot summer day, a double dog dare seal their fate. To sneak in the swamp late at night leaves two more mothers to grieve and cry. Down in the swamp, back on the bayou, down in the swamp, back on the bayou, down in the swamp, back on the bayou, 100 different ways death will find you. The FBI and the ATF had a warrant for Hatcher and his arrest. 14 men, guns and hounds went into the swamp, but they never came out. Down in the swamp, back on the bayou, down in the swamp, back on the bayou, down in the swamp, back on the bayou, 100 different ways death will find you. Down in the swamp, back on the bayou, down in the swamp. Back on the bayou, down in the swamp. Back on the bayou, 100 different ways death will find you.
Johnny Ray Jr.
You gonna take him for a ride later or what?
No, I think I'll just stay out of the truck. I ain't take no ride, no bayou.
You got a brand new shovel.
Well, this song here is one that it's hard to sing, it's heartfelt, it's a true story. I wish it weren't true, but it was a healing song for me. I do raise horses and I show them, and I lost one of them. And so for anyone who loves animals, loves horses, loves doggies, yes, we got horse people in the back, woohoo! Where are you from? Where are you from? Right here?
Pennsylvania.
Michigan, ah. Well, you're my kind of folks. Awesome, welcome from Michigan, yeah. This one here is called Hoof Prints on My Heart. I don't think I'm going to use a pick. Nope, not going to use it. Hoof prints in the pasture, airbrush in a pail, strands of mane in the saddle, buckle, bridle, hanging ready on a nail. Gentle breeze touches my cheek, as if to say, don't be so sad. I love each day we had, and I'm floating, riding high on your back, and we're gliding, and I'm hugging your neck through the daisies and the wild dogwoods, fingers laced in your velvet coat, reflections of my smile in your eye, your Winnie, echoes in my mind. I loved you from the start. You left hoof prints on my heart. You would be there waiting when I pulled up in the drive, always warm and welcoming, head raised, proud and high. We had a special bond time can't break, between a horse and a human, memories no one can erase. And I'm floating, riding high on your back, and we're gliding, and I'm hugging your neck through the daisies and the wild dogwoods, fingers laced in your velvet coat, reflections of my smile in your eye, your Winnie, echoes in my mind. I loved you from the start. You left hoof prints on my heart. Went out yesterday, placed rose petals on your grave. I still miss you every day. And then I close my eyes, and I'm floating, riding high on your back, and we're gliding, and I'm hugging your neck through the daisies and the wild dogwoods, fingers laced in your velvet coat, reflections of my smile in your eyes, and echoes of your Winnie in my mind. I loved
star. You left hoof prints on my heart. Hoof prints on my heart. Hoof prints on my heart. Hoof prints on my heart.
R.J. Phillips, Doug Brannon, and here's James Conlon.
All right, this next song I wrote when I was going through something in my life where I was changing paths. So I think we all go through a period of our lives where we have to kind of figure out who we are. So it's called Find Your Way. I hope you guys like it. Waking up in the morning, you roll out of bed. Got all that crap from yesterday buzzing around in your head. Take a deep breath and let it go. Look in the mirror and just know. When it's dark and you're lost and you're scared and you don't feel like anyone cares, you'll find your way. When you're all out of hope, don't you ever let go. You'll find your way. Push through your day, giving all you've got to give, searching for answers to the prayers that you've said. Keep on fighting, it's not that far. Always follow your heart. When it's dark and you're lost and you're scared and you don't feel like anyone cares, you'll find your way. When you're all out of hope, don't you ever let go. You'll find your way. One day it'll all make sense. Forget about all of your regrets. Do what you gotta do to make your dreams come true. Yeah, it's all up to you. When it's dark and you're lost and you're scared and you don't feel like anyone cares, you'll find your way. When you're all out of hope, don't you ever let go. You'll find your way. You'll find your way. You'll find your way. Thank you.
Okay, I wrote this song. Can you hear that out there? All right. I wrote this song back in 1998. I was going through custody battle with my kids and my wife. I was having more problems out of my kids than my wife. No, I'm just kidding. This is my son right here. He was like 8 at the time. And when I left the courthouse, I wrote this song. Sitting there in the courtroom, I watched them walk away. It seemed as if my whole life just died. I held my face in my hands, sat there and I cried. I called out their names, they came and run toward me, hugged me, and they said, Daddy, don't you feel so sad? Daddy, it's not all bad, 'cause you know, yes you know that we love you. Driving home in the rain, I stopped for a light. A car pulled up right beside me. Two little faces pressed up to the glass. Suddenly, once again, I'm reminded. They said, Daddy, don't you feel so sad? Daddy, it's not all bad, 'cause you know, yes you know that we love you. They said, Daddy, don't you feel so sad? Daddy, it's not all bad, 'cause you know, yes you know that we love you. I just hugged my neck. I said, Daddy, we'll always love you.
Great job, Johnny Ray Jr. And here's Corey and Doug.
Well, thank you, Miss Debbie, and it's always a pleasure to come and play here at the Commodore. And give yourselves a round of applause. You're a great audience, and we do appreciate that.
Also, everybody give a nice hand for Brian Howell.
Yes.
We're live on the
WFC
internet
Jams.
tonight.
Woohoo! On the radio.
Thanks to Brian. He comes out on Sundays, donates his time to support the songwriters. So we love you, Brian.
Yes, we do, Brian.
We do. He's a good guy. Here's Corey and Doug.
Now, this song here, true to my country roots, I had to write a song about barbed wire. Nice romantic song about barbed wire. Yes.
Depends on how you look at it.
Well, let's see, my co-writer couldn't wrap his head around something romantic on barbed wire.
Wow.
But it does a lot of good uses, and it keeps what you love in and what you don't out. So that's the whole premise of barbed wire.
Hey, this is family oriented.
I toned it down.
Come on,
She's a little rough and a lot of tough. That girl's got all the right stuff. Don't tell a lie or she'll call your bluff, and she'll be gone sure enough. Don't hold too tight or she'll leave a scar. That girl, she's born wild. Hands of leather and a heart of steel. Twisted smile never reveals. Don't pretend to know how she feels. Best better just to keep it real. Don't hold too tight or she'll leave a scar. That girl, she's born wild. It may be time for some kid gloves. Gonna need a slow, gentle touch. But beware, you might get cut, 'cause her defense is always up.
Yeah, come on.
Well, she's a razor's edge, sharp and smooth. Make you bleed if you don't know what to do. She'll tell you down if you're straight and true. Wrap herself around and protect you. Don't hold too tight or she'll leave a scar. That girl, she's born wild. That girl, she's born wild. That girl, she's born wild. She's born wild. She's born wild. She's born wild.
R.J. Phillips.
Thank you.
And we got one more from John's Conlon. James.
All right, thanks again, Debbie, for having us out. Thank you guys for paying attention and listening to us. This last song I've got for you is called 7th and Commerce. It's about having somebody in your life that you want in your life, but you're not sure they should be in your life. And yeah, it's kind of like being stuck in an intersection. So it's, yeah, literally named after the street 7th and Commerce in Nashville. So here we go. Just another regular night. I'm going out alone, no one by my side. Don't know who I'm gonna bump into, maybe meet someone new. Then I heard that familiar sound, the voice of an angel in the crowd, calling out to me. Could it be, would it be real or just a fantasy? I've been down this road before. I'm not trying to be hurt anymore, but something felt so right beneath the streetlights of Nashville tonight. Maybe it's time to finally break this curse. Standing on the corner of 7th and Commerce, hanging on to every word you say as we made our way up Broadway. Don't have to go too far, I'm only walking you to your car. Then you wrapped your arms around me tight, pulled me in close, said goodnight. And I'm drowning in your deep blue eyes. Baby, is this real life? And I have been down this road before. I'm not trying to be hurt anymore, but something felt so right beneath the streetlights. Nashville tonight. Maybe it's time to finally break this curse. Standing on the corner of 7th and Commerce. It's not often that we get a second chance, so let's take it we've gotta run with it. Let's not waste it. Talk a little longer. When can I see you again? And I've been down this road before, not trying to be hurt anymore. Something felt so right beneath the streetlights of Nashville tonight. Maybe it's time to finally break this curse. Standing on the corner of 7th and Commerce. 7th and Commerce.
James Conlon.
Thanks, everybody.
Corey J. Phillips, Doug Brennan.
Thank you much, Debbie.
John Haffman.
Thank you,
Johnny
Debbie.
Ray.
Thank you,
Johnny
Debbie.
Ray Jr. Good job, y'all. Thank you. Okay, coming up next, we got our feature. Tonight we have Paul Jefferson.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear, coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person, if not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WFMCJams.com. Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFMCJams.com. Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJam.com. We have another great show we want to promote. Coming to you from the Palace from Crossville, a beautiful theater. Check out our schedule on WFMC Jams, the Facebook page, for more information.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com.
Stay focused. Now that's a major key alert.
Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Hi, I found a toy dinosaur over on the playground by Smith Street. It had this phone number on it.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grill on NSR Live.
He's really good the other way.
Yeah,
and he's going to try
almost
playing the guitar backwards now, just to impress you with his ability to be ambidextrous. Ampy, to be an ampy. Let's get on with the show. Thank you.
Let's do it.
Yeah. What should I do here? Let me do. This is a song that I made up, and Aaron Tippin did it. A big hit for him, and kind of got his career going after it fell off a little bit. I wrote this song when I was drunk, and so I don't remember.
In France, at a castle.
Yeah, so it doesn't make any sense. Maybe we'll never be seen together at night or on a crowded street. I may never reach across your body to kill the light when you're asleep. Maybe I'll never watch you dressing. I won't sound too familiar on the phone, no. But I can touch your hand accidentally and take that moment home. And that's as close as I'll get to loving you. And even though there's nothing else that I can do, I can dream, I can hope, I can scheme, but still I know my fault. That's as close as I'll get to loving you. Yeah, that's as close I won't be there when you need holding. I'm sure that Greg can pull you through, but I can sing this song to everybody. Pretend it's not about you, no. And that's as close as I'll get to loving you. And even though there's nothing else I'd rather do, I can dream, I can hope, I can scheme, but still I know that's as close as I'll get to loving you. That's as close as I'll get to loving you. And even though there's nothing else I'd rather do, I can dream, I can hope, I can scheme, but still I know that's as close as I'll get to. And that's as close as I'll get to. That's as close as I'll get to loving you. Yeah, loving you. Thank you very much. And that's it for us. Thank you. Next up will be. Anyway. I'm going to do. G363. This is I did a little tour with Trisha Yearwood. You remember her? She's married to Garth Brooks. For now, yes. Well, I think they're pretty happy. But this was before that, and I did a tour with Trisha in Europe, and when we were finished, she gave me a kiss on the lips, which I bragged about for many years. Until I found out that she does that to everybody. She's a lip kisser. Anyway, I wanted to write a song about it, but I didn't want to use her name, so I was kind of thinking about different things to say, and I ended up with Miss Mississippi, which I never actually kissed her before. But anyway, listen to the story. Miss Mississippi, that's my claim to fame. Way down in Yazoo City, everybody knows my name. She was standing 10 feet from me doing PR at the hardware store. She never saw the feedback fall until it laid her clean out on the floor. And you know I kissed Miss Mississippi, that's my claim to fame. Way down in Yazoo City, everybody knows my name. She lay still as a stone in a coma. No one knew what to do or say, but I've got a certified diploma for CPR from the YMCA. I kissed Miss Mississippi, that's my claim to fame. Way down in Yazoo City, everybody knows my name. You want to do something? Well, there we were with our mouths locked together. Her eyes opened up a little ways. She smiled and regained her senses, hauled back and slapped my face. But you know I kissed Miss Mississippi, I did. That's my claim to fame. Way down in Yazoo City, everybody knows that I kissed Miss Mississippi. He did too. That's my claim to fame. Way down in Yazoo City, everybody knows my name. Yeah, Mark Allen. All right. You know that Mark Allen, you know that he kissed Miss Mississippi.
I missed that one part of it. Yeah, she knocked the hell out of me.
Yeah. But I think you also kissed Miss
That's a
Alabama and Miss Florida.
I've been knocked out by all
Did you
of
get married in Miss Florida?
I got sort of caught. Sort of.
All right, I'm gonna...
Ongoing legislation, legal thing I can't talk about.
All right. Based on that applause, I will do another song. This is a song that I wrote with Keith Urban, and after we had kind of spent the day talking about addiction, and he put this on his Golden Rose album, so I was grateful for that. Thank you. It's just a piece of paper. It says in God we trust. A little felt good, but a lot was not enough. Everybody loved me when I was on a roll. Yeah, I thought I had it all when I held the gold. But you're not my God, you're not my friend, you're not the one I will walk with in the end. You're not the truth, you're a temporary shot, and you ruin people's lives, and you don't give a second thought. You're not my God. Little white lines on a mirror cut neatly into rows. Medicine that lied to me about who's in control. I thought you were the answer to all my despair. You almost put me 6 feet down, but I'm still breathing air. You're not my God, you're not my friend, you're not the one I will walk with in the end. You're not the truth, you're a temporary shot, and you ruin people's lives, and you don't give a second thought. You're not my God. You're not my God. Ooh. Oh, around each turn, a sweet voice promised me escape. Hiding in that pretty face was another heartache. Some call you a weakness, and some call you a sin. Call yourself what you want, I know what you've been. You're not my God, you're not my friend, you're not the one I will walk with in the end. You're not the truth, you're a temporary shot, and you ruin people's lives, and you don't give a second thought. You're not my God. You're not my God. You're not my God. All right, thank you. All right. Okay, I'm going to do this.
I'm here for you.
Okay, here. You all don't mind, I'm going to do a song that was written before 10 years ago. I just wrote this song 2 weeks ago. Is that all right if I do this thing? I don't even know if I get through it. I don't know what it's about. I've never tested it on a human being before. So it goes like this.
Like a train I knew you would roll. Leave me here in a cool gray dawn and be gone. But on the same pillow every night, and in this same little sleepy town, I lay my head down. And it's 4 a.m. and my eyes will not close, and I hear the sound of a train whistle below, and I don't know. I try to sleep, but it's no use. You're crossing my mind, and tell me why. My heart keeps calling for you in the middle of the night. Just as I dream, you're lying by my side. Ooh, I hear the sound of a train whistle whine. I keep staring off to the west, down 2,000 miles of track. Oh, I want you back. Is there a light at the tunnel's end? Do I hear an echo of us when we made love? Now it's 4 a.m. and my eyes will not close, and I hear the sound of a train whistle blow, and I don't know. I try to sleep, but it's no use. You're crossing my mind, and tell me why. My heart keeps calling for you in the middle of the night. Just as I dream, you're lying by my side. Ooh, I hear the sound of a train whistle whine. Ooh, I hear the sound of a train whistle whine. Thank you. It's okay. I'll keep it going.
No animals were hurt in the performance of that song.
No. I got the idea because you know that train that comes down through Nashville. Sometimes it's about 5 miles from me. Really, seriously. I mean, it's probably not that far, but it wakes me up in the middle of the night, and it is the most angry, lonesome sound. I was trying to think of a word. There is no word. Angry, lonesome. You know, I can't figure it out. Anyway, speaking of angry, I didn't mean to look at you about that. Mark Allen Barnett. I'm not angry at you, but I am angry. No, this is a song about how I feel about what's going on in the world right now, right? Somebody's squawking, somebody's whining, somebody's crying about the stock market dying. This one's a coochie, this one's a bitchin', twitching over who's got the right religion. Well, somewhere they're playing, somewhere they're singing, turning up the music and getting things shaking. Just when the world's giving you the blues, maybe all you gotta do is put your left foot in, put your left foot out, kick up your heels and let your hair down. Don't get silly trying to figure it out. So what if the hokey pokey is really what it's all about? Shakespeare says it's all about the drama.
Freud says it's all about your dear old mama. With Donald Trump, it's what's in your pocket. With Forrest Gump, it's like a box of chocolate. Put your left foot in, put your left foot out. Kick up your heels and let your hair down. Don't get silly trying to figure it out. So what if the hokey pokey is really what it's all about? Drum solo. No, he'll take it. Yeah, Spark Ellen. Einstein said matter equals energy. Captain Kirk said beam me up, Scotty. Now oh bloody, life goes on. Now you just need to sing along. And put your left foot in, put your left foot out. Kick up your heels and let your hair down. Don't get silly trying to figure it out. 'Cause what if the hokey pokey, I said, what if the hokey pokey is really what it's all about? Thank you.
How much so romantic?
How much time we got here? I don't want to let the audience know that we're actually thinking about time.
About 2 songs.
All right, good.
Tell them about your CD.
Yeah, I got a CD that has a lot of these songs on it, and it's $10 or $9 if you let me sign it. As you know, that's always a good deal. 9. That's right. Yeah, 9 if I sign it. I don't mean to. I'm going to bring it down now with a very sad song. This goes out to all the women that I have dated in my life named Susan.
And that I married.
Yeah. He married a Susan, and it's very sad story. So, it goes like this. A friend came knocking on the very same door Susan walked out a week before. He said, I heard you were down and needed some cheering up. He said, there's someone I want you to meet. She's smart, pretty and sweet. I said, I'm game as long as her name's not Susan. Susan's hurt me. They love to hate me. They always cut my heart out with an old rusty spoon. I've held just one girl with that name. Now I'm holding them all to blame. Yeah, give me anyone as long as her name's not Susan.
Greatest lines in the world, right here.
It's gonna. He said, this girl's eyes are blue. I said, Susan had eyes too. And that might be a problem for me down the road. Oh, but bring her by and I'll take her out. As long as we don't have to leave the house. Don't wanna run into anyone else named Susan. Susan's hurt me. Very sad. They love to hate me. They always cut my heart out with an old rusty spoon. I've held just one girl with that name. Now I'm holding them all to blame. Yeah, give me anyone as long as her name's not Susan. Toss me anyone as long as her name's not Susan. Not Susan. Not Susan. check, please. You're all great. Thank you. Thank you so much. What a great audience, man. This is a great writers' night here. Debbie Champion does an awesome job. Yes, and the writers everybody just keeps getting better, and it's just it's the best deal in town, I think. This place right here. You are actually in the best deal in town right now. Get in here, hear some great stuff.
And she had a rockin' 10 Pants South.
Yeah, last night. We were here last night, and it was unbelievable. And I'm going to get Mark Allen to do this great song, and it's about many times that we've all been, playing around these towns, these bars where you're playing to nothing, but that's not the case tonight.
No.
But here's a song about what it used to be. Let me get that.
Thank you. Another night has ended. Crowd is shuffled out. Two guys at the end of the bar throw their last buds down. The smoky haze is lifted. Work lights have come on. Now I'm packing up this old guitar and headed home alone. I do what I do for the love of it. Sure ain't for the bucks. Maybe some magic wandering if I look deep enough. What they see 3 hours a night is a tortured soul laid bare. Sometimes it feels like I'm playing for tables and chairs. She used to come here with me and hang on every line. Since they were all about her, I had a reason to rhyme. But she couldn't take the lifestyle of this gypsy on the move. You don't choose music, music chooses you. I do what I do for the love of it. Sure ain't for the bucks. Maybe some magic wandering if I look deep enough. What they see 3 hours a night is a tortured soul laid bare. Sometimes it feels like we're playing for tables and chairs. Put yourself in it. Yeah, we do what we do for the love of it. Sure ain't for the bucks. But maybe some magic wandering if we all look deep enough. What they see 3 hours a night will torture souls laid bare. Sometimes it feels like we're playing for tables and chairs. Sometimes it feels like we're playing for tables and chairs. We are the Paul Jefferson duo. Y'all give it up for Paul Jefferson.
Mark Allen, Barnett, everybody, thank you all. It's going to be a great show.
Thank you.
Stick around.
Thank you, dear.
Paul Jefferson, Mark Allen, Barnett.
Hello, Internet.
All right, coming up next we got Andy Hughes, Greg Pratt, and Gary Goodfellow. Y'all coming up.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. from WFMCJams.com. Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFMCJams.com. Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJam.com. We have another great show we want to promote.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
From Wisconsin, I think I brought the cold weather with me. I'm sorry for that. I'm out on the road and happy to be. This is one of my favorite places to be, so thank you, Debbie, for having me back. First song I'm going to do is about all my heroes, Townes Van Zandt, John Prine, and Johnny Cash, called Scheme of the Song. So sad he called him hopeless. He wanted to see where they go. The eyes ain't always so dreary when you're flying so low. His voice so dusty and stainless, hauntingly beautiful. Old tales and secrets and ballads, to the bottom and the bandits that fell. Morning glory, what's your story? Can you tell us what's wrong? Time just goes like memories, all for the scheme of the song. So sad that he called him pretty. He wanders the world with his words, taking everyday normal nobodies, making monuments out of their hurt. Legends and lovable losers, the forgotten, forsaken, and worn. The angel has long left Montgomery, but the lesson is far from torn. You still sleep at the foot of Old Glory. It's Mondays still seem long. Orange crush, so bittersweet, all for the scheme of the song. So sad it fades into darkness. He carried the world on his back. Love songs for the downtrodden, faith all dressed up in black. A voice that cut like a freight train, barreling on down the line. Concert halls and prison walls, every old walk of life. Church bells and Sunday mornings, it was June all along. Well, the heart's a highway and the road is long, all for the scheme of the song, all for the scheme of the song.
Andy Hughes. Here's Gary Goodfellow.
This is a song I got recorded in the 90s by an obscure band called the Dixie Cadillacs.
You wore a pretty blue dress when we first met, and that look in your eyes I'll never forget. If you could have stayed, I'd have been there yet. cause it sure looked good on you. When we got married and walked down the aisle, we didn't have money, but we did it in style, with a flower in your hair and a great big smile. Well, it sure looked good on you. Well, I can't help but thank the Lord for the time we've been together. And through the years I've come to see that some things never change. 'Cause you know I need you just as much as a day when we first met. Though the years keep passing through, well, they sure look good on you. Now you just told me there's a child on the way, and I'll be a proud papa one of these days. You've got that glow that gives it away, and it sure looks good on you. Well, I can't help but thank the Lord for the time we've been together. And through the years I've come to see, well, some things never change. Well, you know I need you just as much as a day when we first met. Though the years keep passing through, well, they sure look good on you. Well, you know I need you just as much as a day when we first met. Though the years keep passing through, well, they sure look good on you.
Gary Goodfellow. Great friend.
Hey, Debbie.
Hi there. Who's got CDs also? Gary, you have CDs, don't you?
I don't have any CDs, but you can find me on iTunes and Amazon and that sort of thing.
And Andy?
Yeah, I have a CD with me.
Okay, cool. I know Greg does. It's a really good one. I've heard it.
I'm working with it. All the stuff I'm going to play today is off a CD of 8 tracks that's coming out in May. It's not an 8-track. It's 8 tracks on it. Used to be the fastest gun, Memphis side of Mississippi. Wore a black bandana on his neck and a scar across his lip. He was a bastard, born with a slick 6 in his hand. Word spread around across the towns that outlaw needed killing. Some white-hat cowboy headed out and drew down on that villain. With a flash of holy light, that bullet fell between them evil eyes. You see, it ain't about the biggest man, but who's got the quickest? Hands up, get in that double time, keep up. Quicker now if you can, hands up, do it like do or die. Who's got the quickest? Hands up, get in that double time, keep up. Quicker now if you can, hands up, do it like do or die. Who's got the quickest hands? It ain't about the biggest man, but who's got the quickest hands? That old cowboy shared my name. He lies buried on our land. And I lived my whole life through trying to prove I got his hands, but I don't need no gun, just a 6-string and a loving touch. You see, it ain't about the biggest man, but who's got the quickest? Hands up, get in that double time, keep up. Quicker now if you can, hands up, do it like do or die. Who's got the quickest? Hands up, get in that double time, keep up. Quicker now if you can, hands up, do it like do or die. Who's got the quickest hands? It ain't about the biggest man, but who's got the quickest hands? Hands up, get it now, double time, keep up. Quicker now if you can, hands up, do it like do or die. Who's got the quickest? Hands up, get it now, double time, keep up. Quicker now if you can, hands up, do it like do or die. Who's got the quickest hands? It ain't about the biggest man, but who's got the quickest hands?
Greg Pratt. Who's Andy Hughes?
The song's called Little Miss America. Thanks, everybody. Petty pot shot, sour dash died, not quite sure where you been. It ain't a shame, wasn't a game, had no idea where you been. Towns are lost, but at what cost do you remember where you been? Strength in the need, weakness in need, forgetting everything. Little Miss America, why do you cry? Does the stain of our silence taste like goodbye? Little Miss America, why do you fall? One nation up on a tin roof, liberty and justice for all, that's a question. Abandoned pools, run down schools, when will you come back? Fear is here, fear is queer, please come back. OG attack, white and black, when will you come back? Under the sun, we're all one, waiting for you to come. Little Miss America, why do you cry? Does the stain of our silence taste like goodbye? Little Miss America, why do you fall? One nation up on a tin roof, liberty and justice for all, that's a question. Little Miss America, why do you cry? Does the stain of our silence taste like goodbye? Little Miss America, why do you fall? One nation up on a tin roof, liberty and justice for all.
Andy Hughes.
Sometimes if you lose someone, all you got left is memories, but you got to hang on to them, because if you don't have that, they just kind of slip away. Sometimes it hurts, but I try every day to keep your memory from fading away. So many good times, I can't let them go. If they slip away, I'll have nothing to show. Sometimes I need to hear you. Well, I need to be near you. I want to be there, but it's way too far. So I close my eyes, and there you are. I love to picture your face in the crowd, singing and dancing and laughing out loud. So many times I can't let them go. If they slip away, I'll have nothing to show. Sometimes I need to hear you. Well, I need to be near you. I want to be there, but it's way too far. So I close my eyes, and there you are. Well, I'll keep praying, I'll keep saying that someday we'll meet again. But I'll keep doing what I'm doing, missing you until then. Sometimes I need to hear you. Well, I need to be near you. I want to be there, but it's way too far. So I close my eyes, and there you are. Sometimes I need to hear you. Well, I need to be near you. I want to be there, but it's way too far. So I close my eyes, and there you are. I close my eyes.
Gary Goodfellow. Here's Greg Pratt.
I wrote this one with Davis Corley and Mark Addison Chandler. The corner booth, made for two, is where I waste my time. I don't mind the bottom shelf booze or the rusted tin beer signs. The jokes on the wall in the back bathroom stall are the only things that make me smile these days. If my heart was a bar, the rent would be long overdue. The drinks would be hard, a double dose of the cold, lonely truth. The floor ain't seen dancing in weeks, 'cause the foundation leans like a three-legged stool. If my heart was a bar, the neon would always be blue. Happy hour is come and gone, and the jukebox is playing. The same haunted Vern Gosdin song, with no one to change it. And if a stranger comes through that reminds me of you, she might stick around till I close it down. If my heart was a bar, the rent would be long overdue. The drinks would be hard, a double dose of the cold, lonely truth. The floor ain't seen dancing in weeks, 'cause the foundation leans like a three-legged stool. If my heart was a bar, the neon would always be blue. The floor ain't seen dancing in weeks, 'cause the foundation leans like a three-legged stool. If my heart was a bar, the neon would always be blue. If my heart was a bar.
Thank you.
Greg Brown. And we got one more from Andy Hughes.
Thanks, everybody. My name is Andy Hughes. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm out on the road, and I'm out on the road. We played tomorrow night. Had a couple more shows on this run, and I'm out to, sometimes we do crazy things like do overnight drives in Nashville. So the last time Debbie has me down here, and it's one of my favorite rooms. Thank you, Debbie, for having me. So the last time we were down here in November, we did a crazy overnight drive. Wrote this song called "Dancing Down to Nashville." Happy to play it for you tonight. Pack your bags, dim your lights, we'll be gone before sunrise. Taking everything we got, it's ours to lose. Ride the highway, ride the rain, all in between the chains, all in between the lines and the freeze. We'll keep singing songs, just shouting all night long, sailing on the sea of headlights. And if we make it south by morning, she said, darling, don't you worry, we'll be dancing down in Nashville tonight. Rising slow, it's time to go. We don't need nowhere to go. Just take a little time away from home. Cause what we're doing is only fooling, trying to prove this what we're proving, and making it all up as we go. Cue the magic as it happens, really reach and try to grab it. You fall a little short of the prize. Just hold on till morning, she said, darling, don't you worry, we'll be dancing down in Nashville tonight. Oh, flying high, at least, and not pretending not to walk no line. Oh, cutting loose, me and you pretending we ain't got no blue, yeah. Well, she said, darling, don't you worry, baby, just hold on till morning. We'll be dancing down in Nashville tonight. Oh, she said, darling, don't you worry, hey, there's no need to hurry. We'll be dreaming about Nashville tonight.
Andy Hughes. And we got one more from Gary Goodfellow.
Thank you so much for having us, Debbie. We really appreciate you. Every songwriter in Nashville appreciates you. I don't know about y'all, but the only time I keep up with some of my family is on Facebook, because that's how we get along. Well, this is a song about how we work. The world keeps turning faster, and our family's coast to coast. We got ways to have our say and get it out to most. Well, the drama games go down in flames. It's everywhere you look. It don't take much to stay in touch, and we do it face to Facebook. You can friend me, hide me, send me, see what makes me tick. Stalk me, block me, mock me, shock me, point your mouse and click. You probably see some dirt on me in a picture someone took. Or make up anything you want and say it face to Facebook. Well, I called into work today since I was feeling bad. And I'd stay home and get some rest and not spread the bug I had. But then my boss shared me a post, and that's what got me shook. I'd been tagged at Lucky's Bar, busted face to Facebook. Where you can friend me, hide me, send me, see what makes me tick. Stalk me, block me, mock me, shock me, point your mouse and click. You probably see some dirt on me in a picture someone took. Or make up anything you want and say it face to Facebook. You can change your status saying something superficial. Just take care in what you share, 'cause it's Facebook official. But you can friend me, hide me, send me, see what makes me tick. Stalk me, block me, mock me, shock me, point your mouse and click. You'll probably see some dirt on me in a picture someone took. Or make up anything you want, say it face to Facebook. 'Cause it's all the hype that you might like, and you do it face to Facebook. Thank you all for having us tonight.
Gary Goodfellow. And here's Greg Pratt.
Good to see you, Debbie.
You too. Thanks for playing, all three of you.
Thank you all, I guess, first for listening. We understand the rising cost of listening ears in Nashville tends to go up by the hour, so we appreciate that. But this is the title track of my 8 tracks of CD coming out in May. So this one's about my mom and dad. They were both doctors, and obviously didn't follow in the family business. Yeah, right. So this one goes out to all of you who did not turn out the way you were supposed to. Daddy raised me just outside of Memphis. Second generation doctor with hopes to pass it down. I saw grown men weep and mamas cry when his fine-tuned hands and knowing eyes gave a man more life than he would have been allowed. He dreamt I'd be the one to wear his coat. But tuning keys and guitar strings paved a different road. Well, I hope he knows I'm still my father's son. And I hope he's proud of the man I have become. I found my own way through different means, sewing up the heart with different strings. There's something about this guitar in my hands. The day I picked it up, I began to understand. The first time I sang a song I wrote to a crowded room through a cloud of smoke, teary eyes and broken souls hooked on every note. I might have chose this darkened room to shine, but you have your way of healing, and I have mine. Well, I hope you know I'm still my father's son. And I hope you're proud of the man I have become. Can't you see we're doing the same thing? Sewing up the heart with different strings. Well, I hope you know I'm still my father's son. And I hope you're proud of the man I have become. Now we're both here doing the same thing, sewing up the heart with different strings. Thank you.
Greg Pratt, Gary Goodfellow, and Andy Hughes. Great job, guys. We got one more round before open mic. Gator, Justin Sullivan, and Isaac Sharp. Y'all coming up.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear, coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person, if not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. from WFMCJams.com. Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFMCJams.com. Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJam.com. We have another great show we want to promote.
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grille on NSR Live.
Last call for Gator. Well, I reckon I'm going to start. My name is Justin Mark Sullivan, here, born and raised in Nashville. Boy, haven't we heard some great music tonight. Let's give them all a hand. Because that is about to end right now. I digress. This is a song about trying to forget someone and not having much luck at it, so. All my buddies say that it's time to make a change, that it's worth leaving you for the hell you put me through, and my mama thinks you've thrown me away and you got somebody new. Well, hey, it could be true, 'cause they've all got a point and they make it well. Say it looks like you're outnumbered and I should let you go, but the radio's on your side. It keeps me thinking, remembering when, and wondering why I ain't in your arms tonight. And everybody's got their guess and their opinion of what's best, and the radio's on your side. Yeah, the radio's on your side. So no matter if I'm working or driving home, I'm still searching the radio to find a station to play a song I haven't heard. I'll try jazz and rock and even hip-hop, trying to clear my head, but it's not working anymore, because the airways play your voice, and how can I move on when I keep hearing our song? In my mind I'm leaving you, but in my heart I hear a tune. It's like the radio's on your side. It keeps me thinking, remembering when, and wondering why I ain't in your arms tonight. Everybody's got their guess and their opinion of what's best, and the radio's on your side. Yeah, the radio's on your side. No, I can't move on, 'cause I keep hearing our song. And when I think I'm leaving you, in my heart I hear a tune. It's like the radio's on your side. It keeps me thinking, remembering when, and wondering why I ain't in your arms tonight. Everybody's got their guess and their opinion of what's best, and the radio's on your side. Yeah, the radio's on your side. Looks like the radio's on your side. Yeah, the radio's on your side. Thank you very much.
Good job, Justin. Justin Sullivan. Again, is Gator here. Gator, if you hear this, is your round. And again, here's Justin Sullivan.
Me again, folks. What a treat. Can I get a little more monitor on my guitar, Debbie?
It was ringing. That's why I took your monitor down. The mid-range was ringing. That's why I lowered it.
All right. Well, don't let it ring.
No, it was annoying.
Are there any ladies in the house from Kentucky by chance? We're not that far away from Kentucky. I thought there'd be one, but anyway. If there was one, this song would be for her. You can find her at the park or at the church house singing. Wherever you are, if you're looking, boy, she's looking for you. You can get online now and make yourself a profile. Choose any style, no matter what you're chasing. She's waiting, you can look all around the world. And if you're lucky, you'll find you a girl from Kentucky, and you'll do anything it takes to keep her. 'Cause she'll make you happy, she'll make you a family, she'll love you only, and you'll live just to please her. If she's a run of the mill, I'm sure love can find you still. But if you're lucky, they raised her in Kentucky. Don't ask, 'cause I don't know what they're putting in the water for so good of a soul to be in every bluegrass daughter. But you have to say that there's just something about the way they're growing them gals back in those hills and those hollers. Now you know why I say that if you're lucky, find you a girl from Kentucky, and you'll do anything it takes to keep her. 'Cause she'll make you happy, she'll make you a family, she'll love you only, and you'll live just to please her. But if she's a run of the mill, I'm sure love can find you still. But if you're lucky, they raised her in Kentucky. And boy, you better pray at night there's something about you that she likes. Man, you better hope you play it right. 'Cause you'll be lucky to find you a girl from Kentucky. You better do everything it takes to keep her. 'Cause she'll make you happy, she'll make you a family, she'll love you only, and you'll live just to please her. But if she's a run of the mill, I'm sure love can find you still. But if you're lucky, they raised her in Kentucky. Whoa, whoa, in Kentucky. So much.
Sounded real good, Justin. Do you have CDs for sale?
No, ma'am.
You ought to with your voice. You sound great.
We got a YouTube channel we're about to start up, and an album coming shortly, next couple months, hopefully. And having trouble finding session players in Nashville. How odd is that?
Oh, Lord, the town's full of them.
But you can friend me on Facebook, Justin M. Sullivan on Facebook. Friend me, and I'll release all that and let everybody know when that's going to happen. So.
I'm not sure what happened to Gator. Gator, are you here? If you're here, you're in the next round. Or this.
Yeah. Tell them thanks a lot for standing me up.
Evan Mike is up after this song. Eric Ward, Kevin Corey, Glenn Hoffman, and Don Smith. Y'all will be up. And we got one more from Justin Sullivan.
Thank you so much. This guitar is older than I am, and I think it suffers from osteotunitis or something. It does not like to stay in tune. This is a song about being lost. So here we go. How far can I go till you can find me? And how long is the road that ends your mercy? How well can I hide so you don't see me? Or see the tears I've cried for shame that haunts me? It seems I've gone a little farther than I ever thought I'd go, and every minute makes it harder to find the way back home. And I want to know if you would go, however far, however high, however low. If you would leave the 99 and search the hills until you find the one alone, the one that's lost and looking for your hand to hold. I just want to know if you would go. Can your grace remove the guilt that I live with, and take away the pain and shield my weakness? Lord, I'm coming to your cross to find forgiveness, to feel a greater love within your presence. Because my heart is tired of running and I think I've reached the end. So on my knees you find me and I hear your voice again. You say, my friend, I will go, however far, however high, however low. And I will leave the 99 and search the hills until I find you all alone. And I am reaching out my hand for you to hold. If you wanted to know, I will go to where you are. I will go no matter how far you may run. You may run, but I will go, however far, however high, however low. And I will leave the 99 and search the hills until I find you all alone. And I am reaching out my hand for you to hold. If you want to know, I will go. I will go.
Justin Sullivan.
Thank you so much.
Sound great, Justin. Again, I guess Gator's not here. Or Isaac Sharp. All right, we got open mic. Y'all give it up for Eric Ward, Kevin Corey, Glenn Hoffman, and Don Smith.
You're listening to Music City's finest on the Nashville Songwriters Radio Network, NSRNlive.com.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJams.com. We have another great show we want you to hear coming to you live from the Commodore Grille, West End. You're going to be listening to Debbie Champion's Songwriter Round. Great entertainment, great shows. Make sure you check it out in person. If not, listen to it live each and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. on WFMCJams.com. Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor. We're excited to announce a brand new live show coming to you each and every Friday night. In the House with Jerry J. Thomas at the Grinder House in Crossville, Tennessee. Coming to you live each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. only on WFMCJams.com. Hello, thank you for listening to WFMCJams.com, Internet Radio. We want to make sure that you listen to some more great music coming from Opry Mills Mall the first Saturday of every month, live on WFMC Jams, hosted by PCG. It is Opry Mills Unplugged. You can hear them from 1 o'clock to 5 p.m., again, first Saturday every month, here on WFMCJams.com.
The Midnight Madness Show is a show dedicated to songwriters and artists alike. You never know who is going to be here or what's going to happen. So tune in every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Sing along and have a great time hanging out with us.
Tonight.
Hey, this is Mark the DJ Doctor coming to you from WFMCJam.com. We have another great show we want to promote. Coming to you from the Palace from Crossville, a beautiful theater. Check out our schedule on WFMC Jams, the Facebook page, for more information.
Major key alert. Don't ever play yourself. Life is like school. You will be tested, so pass it.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at GetSchooled.com.
Stay focused. Now that's a major key alert.
Brought to you by Get Schooled and the Ad Council.
Hi, I found a toy dinosaur over on the playground by Smith Street. It had this phone number on it, and, well, I just wanted to make sure the dinosaur made it back to its little owner.
When I found the little sippy cup, I just had...
And now the Songwriters Round at the Commodore Grill on NSR Live.
Corey.
Thanks. Yeah, this is my first time here, so I'm gonna just do some stuff I wrote. Let's just fall in love right now. Purple roses all on your bed. I was sleeping, I'm not sure what I said. I'm in love, and you know it. I might be afraid, but I wanna show her, yeah. Rubber roses, yeah. Oh, side your bed. Hey, rubber roses, yeah. myself together. And now I got you by my side. We don't have too many problems, baby. And if we did, we would try. I wanna be something special. I wanna be something special. I don't know about the life I used to live, but for you, girl, I will give private roses, yeah. Oh, side your bed, hey, private roses, yeah, hey, yeah. Oh, side your bed, hey, yeah. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah. Screaming, I do love you, I do love you, and I do, oh, I love you, baby. And I will forever be true, I will forever be true, I will forever be true. And I do, I love you, baby. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Great job there, Kevin Corey. And y'all, this is Glenn Hoffman.
Hello, nice to see everyone here. I'm going to do a song, original song by me, Glenn Hoffman, and they loved it. All I want is what my grandfolks had when they met 50 years ago. A shy wife and a brave husband when they met at a barn dance. He danced wild and crazy, trying to get her up, but she just sat in her seat, watching him moving. Oh, how he danced for her. La 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 la. The music ended, but he danced wild and crazy, trying to get her up. So she jumped out of her chair and ran up to him to give him her dance. Her dance was a long, good, long hug. La 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 la. The manager kicked them out into the snowy parking lot to cool it. And they loved it, dancing in the snowy parking lot. La 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 la. Shivering closer and closer rubbing their cherry noses together, warming their cheeks, cheek to cheek, and they love dance, taking off their gloves to hold hands, falling for each other, making snow angels, showing off their falling in love moments, and they love that. Holding their breath, holding their breath, holding their breath, sharing their first kiss. And they loved it, and they love each other, hug dancing in the snowy parking lot. All I want is a shy wife and to be a brave husband, like my grandfolks had when they met. Never let your love get away. Never let true love get away. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Thank you.
And that's Glenn Hoffman. And here is Don Smith.
Hey everybody. Glad to be here. I'm a singer-songwriter from Indianapolis, Indiana. I have a band there called Blue Alchemy. This is a song. First of all, I want to thank my new friend here for loaning me a guitar. I brought one with me that did not have a pickup in it. This is called Lost Is Nowhere to Be. Feel like a bottle on the ocean, being pushed around by the motion of the winds and the waves and the atmosphere. Or like a leaf blowing in the wind, compass that spins and spins with no direction to begin from here. Lost is nowhere to be. No horizon, nothing to see. But I've been lost before, and I know the seasons always change. Everything will rearrange. And that this too shall pass. Now I'm searching for solid ground, hoping that I don't drown before I have found my way. But I believe it'll be alright if I can just make it through till the morning light greets the day. Lost is nowhere to be. No horizon, nothing to see. But I've been lost before, and I know the seasons always change.
everything will rearrange, and that this too shall pass. 'Cause if I'm gonna make it through, I gotta find something to hold on to, even if it's not you anymore. Even if it's not you anymore. Even if it's not you anymore.
Good job, Don. Don Smith. And our last song for the night. This is Eric Ward.
No problem, man. Anytime, Don. I think this thing's kind of twisted around. Thanks, Debbie. Always a huge pleasure to play here. I don't know if it's because Debbie's such a sweetheart, or it's because I meet people like Kevin from Chi-Town. I mean, that's kind of cool. It was really cool talking to Kevin about music and stuff, and Don here from Indianapolis. But it's my pleasure to play here for you, as usual. And I got a new one, a little patriotic song I'd like to just, put out there for all the servicemen and women. It's a kind of a rally song, so can't really deny it. But anyway, thanks for listening. Is that a little loud? Yeah. My family has 0 rifle hanging on the wall. A little family history for all to see. My uncle fought in Vietnam, left his wife and kid at home. Many men made the sacrifice from every walk of life. Great-granddad was World War I. Granddad was World War II. Our hearts bleed red, white, and blue. Miles of mud on the boots, through rain, sleet, and snow. Boys turning into men, some never to be seen again. Eating things that made them sick, by the will to survive. Fighting for their lives every day and night. Great-granddad was World War I. Granddad was World War II. Our hearts bleed red, white, and blue. Patriot, a fighter, story be told. That flag's been a-flying since the days of old. A lot of men have fallen and died on the battlefield. See that flag still flying and the dream is real. Great-granddad was World War I. Granddad was World War II. Our hearts bleed red, white, and blue. Thanks, y'all. Sorry I kind of messed that up at the end, but I appreciate you.
Eric Ward. That concludes our Writer's Night tonight. I want to thank all of you for coming out. Please be sure to take good care of our waitresses, Cindy and Mo, our bartender, Sydney, and have a wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you, Brian Howell, WFMCJams.com, for coming out and supporting songwriters. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day tomorrow.